Hello and welcome to the United Stand. Manchester United 1, Norwich City 0. The headline is quite simple. 3 points is all that matters. Juan Mata wins it. Easy goal. There's lots to talk about, but I tell you what, it's very, very rare in life that you see a team worse than Manchester United. And Norwich City were absolutely abysmal. Considering that they needed to win, get something out of that game to have a chance of staying up, they were absolutely shocking. The qualifier for that is that we weren't much better at all. It was a poor performance. But I said before the game, the main thing was we've been given this opportunity that we might scrape top four. We've got to try and do it. We had to win today. We had to make that game against West Ham on Tuesday worthwhile, because a draw today was a loss. We had to win something. We had to win the game today. We had to at least put some pressure on Manchester City tomorrow against Arsenal. We've done that, and I'm over the moon. I'm really, really pleased that we've done that, and that's all I wanted from the game. The performance was bad. It was poor. It was really, really bad. One chance on goal in the whole game, and we scored it. Some people would say that's all that matters. The pun there. But to be honest, I thought at times that performance, we showed all the finesse of a blinded rhino with an ear infection. It was poor, and I can't move away from that. But we've won, and that's what that is. I'm not going to say Juan Mata again. That is what matters. But the tactical positioning, the way we approached it, the side-to-side football, you could see it coming like a mile off. The minute he rests Rashford and Blind, and he'll come out, Van Gaal, and say, "Oh, brilliant management by me. I've rested players and we won." We won that game through luck, really, on two things. One, that Norwich was so bad. And two, that the Norwich defender Bassong made the mistake to let Rooney in, who then passed it to Mata. Because without that mistake, where was the goal going to come from to give us the 3 points? Against a team like Norwich like that, who are going to get relegated and are very, very poor, we should be having at least 5 chances on target. To have one is absolutely shocking. I'm over the moon with the win, but I thought performance-wise it was poor, and it was back to the bad old days that, as we keep saying, when you've got Martial and you've got Rashford in the team, you've got that opportunity of pace and individual brilliance. You take that away and we become a very, very poor side-to-side, boring side to watch again. And for those who didn't watch it, it was boring. There are no real tactics to talk about. There are no real chances to talk about. There was the Mata goal, and that was pretty much it. Half chances here and there, but really poor. Orange Hat, Mark, would you not say it's still poor for us? How can you expect us to beat a West Ham side who have had a great season? Hopefully West Ham, and this is going to sound really stupid, but I really hope West Ham win this afternoon so that on Tuesday night they come out at us and we have to come out at them, and it is a proper cup final experience, and it makes it interesting. Man City, we need them to drop points tomorrow. If we get top 4, do we even care if we deserve it? We'll get top 4 and Manchester City won't, and that is surely the end game that we all want. If I'm going through the actual team, David De Gea, nothing to do. I just didn't feel Norwich were going to score. We could be playing Norwich until August. They weren't going to score. Absolutely dreadful team. Deserved to get relegated. Really, really poor. De Gea had nothing to do. Valencia had a decent game. Cannot cross for toffee. Absolutely abysmal crossing, but what's new there. Smalling, probably my man of the match. Played very well. Rojo played okay, but got skinned by Cameron Jerome. He doesn't discriminate, Rojo. He'll let anybody skin him. Messi, Cameron Jerome, anybody. Terrible defender, Rojo, really bad. Borthwick Jackson played really well when he came on. Darmian, unfortunate to get injured. Carrick, steady game. Herrera made mistakes, but also played with intent, which is what we want. Lingard, absolutely shocking. Why is he playing at number 10? Memphis, very, very quiet. Don't understand that. Mata got the goal, so you've got to say he played well second half. And Rooney, I think his days as a number 9 are over. Just doesn't have the legs, looks very tired. Needs to play in the midfield. But we've won the game. We needed to win the game. I'm happy about that. Whatever happens, we're going to West Ham with something to play for. If we'd not won that game, if we'd drawn it, we wouldn't have had anything. All eyes are on City and Arsenal tomorrow. If City don't win, we've got a chance. I just got a feeling that City won't. I think Arsenal might get something out of them. Arsenal, City's heads will have dropped from Madrid. They are a bunch of mercenaries. And Banana Man saying if we get top 4, I bet Liverpool will go on and win the Europa Cup. There's a myth there, and it's getting wings. If we finish 4th, we get Champions League football. Europa League, it doesn't matter who wins that. The only reason 4th wasn't going to matter is if Man City can finish 5th and win the Champions League, and Liverpool finish out the top 5 and get the Europa League. then fourth place wouldn't happen. City can't win the Champions League, so the top four will get Champions League regardless of whether Liverpool win the Europa League. I keep seeing this, and I think a lot of people are getting tired of it now. It doesn't matter if Liverpool win the Europa League now, top four is going to get that. So very pleased with the result. That's all that mattered, but one shot on goal is abysmal. I thought the tactics were abysmal. I think Van Gaal still needs to go, and I think if you watch the game, you wouldn't be very happy. It was an absolute bore fest doing the watch along, and thanks everybody who does the watch alongs with us, because that's why we do them, so that we can all just talk about Manchester United together instead of sitting in abject boredom watching rubbish like that. It's just not good enough. Manchester United fans, we should be entertained. We're not entertained. But on Tuesday night, I think we will be. I think we're going to be entertained watching Arsenal City tomorrow, and I think we will be entertained on West Ham game on Tuesday night, because that's going to be a real atmosphere if West Ham win. Because if West Ham beat us and win their last game, they'll finish above us, and that could be fourth place. So I'm excited about that. We've won today. I'm just glad we won. But I totally agree with everybody if you're going to start saying it was poor, because it was poor. But you know, Norwich are where they deserve. Absolutely shocking team, Norwich. And we've won the game. Thanks everybody watching. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Sunday Night Live is going to be a big show. We've got a lot to talk about, and we're going to be talking about Louis van Gaal staying and what will happen next season if he stays, which a lot of people think will happen. God forbid. Thanks for watching. Please drop us a like. It means a lot. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. And come on, let's hope Arsenal can get something at City tomorrow.